It is now 25 minutes to 7. Sizokumukele mbukeli kilo hlelo lethu kusile breakfast show bosolo ke uthola dona tindzaba tethu tilethelwa nguye samngelisiwe Khoza. Kepha ke moving on with the show sesinabo baka cyber security group sinaye Nonduduzo Nhlaphathi lotho khona ukuthi phela sichazele nje obasishito okuqaleni ukuthi sisehlele emakhaya sisebenzisa wona lawo ma devices lawo ma digital devices lesinawo lahlukahlukene but kuncane kumbe lesikwatiko ukuthi ngabe vele how do we take care of them but sesinaye Miss Nhlaphathi lotho khona ukuthi phela asichazele kangcono. Miss Nhlaphathi, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much sivusele namaswati emakhaya.
Asiqale ngendzaba yokuthi kahle kahle how do we even take care of lama devices ethu lahlukene? We have phones, we have my laptops, we have my iPad labanye. How do we take care of them in terms of cleaning?
Okay, thank you so much for the question. Njengoba sade ukuthi nyalo sinale pandemic here, coronavirus, so most of bantu basebenzela emakhaya, and previously my colleagues bakatile at akhuluma nge cyber security ukuthi how do you protect yourself, but in order for that cyberspace to even exist there are these devices that exist and ngiwo lesesiwasebenzisayo. So kumcoka ukuthi siqiniseke ukuthi at all times lawo ma devices ethu ahlale angilahlandekile. So lama digital devices, we have my cell phones, we've got laptops, personal computers, my tablets. These are the devices that we use on a regular basis. So sengaba nje ukuthi emaswatini bazame ngaso sonke isikhathi ukuthi lawa ma devices abo abangilawa lahlobile. So dineng netindlela longatisebenzisa de ku clean lama devices akho. However, it can differ according to the different manufacturers for lawo ma devices. Lamanye ma devices utawukhanza ukuthi awukafanele ukuthi usebenzise ama chemicals such as bleach, such as ammonia. So ngibekise nje, if you have your personal computer, kumcoka lokuthi I mean your personal cell phone, kumcoka lokuthi lihlale lihlandekile at all times. So dinengindlela ongatisebenzisa. Firstly is to ensure ukuthi tandla takho tiyahloba. So now li cleaner ukhipha onke ema accessories la ngaba khona kulelo cingo lakho, be it my headphones, also nalama pouch because ukhanza ukuthi tincingo tethu tiba nalama pouch. So ukhipha leyo pouch, ukhiphe those external accessories bese soyawa sula. It is important ukuthi nalendvango losula ngayo kube indvango le kahle, not just awusuli ngetissue kumbe noma awusuli ngeliphepha, because utawukhanza ukuthi lawa le material seyisuke iba too harsh for your device. So you can use a cloth, it's called a microfiber cloth, liyatholakala cishe nje titolo tonke. Usebenzisa leyo cloth yakho uyifake emandini lanensipho. So kumcoka ukuthi phinza futhi, because siyati ukuthi lama devices are sensitive, umake sure ukuthi lendvango yakho uyifocile idamp ayibi mandi, and then you can start wiping your phone. If it's a cell phone, you can wipe it, and then phinza futhi as soon as uqeda ugeza tandla takho. Moving along to the other devices, you do the same thing. Something I had forgot to mention before uqale, you need to make sure ukuthi leyo device yakho off. So if it's a cell phone, it's off. If it's a laptop, it's off. If it's a personal computer, it's off. We unplug. Same thing with your laptop. Now we are isula kahle lange padle using a damp cloth, and then now fika lange cut nakhona we are isula le screen. And then ungayithatha uyibhekise phansi ukuthi uyayishaya just a bit kutosuka any dust on the keypads, and also you need to wipe those keypads. And if leyo laptop yakho iba ne mouse, nayo leyo mouse kumcoka lokuthi uyisule. Na kanjalo ne personal computer yakho ucala kuyisula sukela etulu uyayisula until my personal computers imvama ahlala edeskini. So uyayisula from etulu on the screen, you wipe everything with the damp cloth, make sure ukuthi it is off as well, ku unplugiwe. Uyayisula yona, usule the screen, the monitor, usule keyboard yakho, usule mouse, usule system unit, and also usule nalama cables akho laba khona. If you do not have Leon Sipho in mind, you can also use ML wipes, which are called disinfectant wipes. So you can also use those wipes to wipe down your devices.
Okay, and how often do I do that? Is it something I do once a day?
Okay, it depends ukuthi leyo device yakho ikuphi and isebenzela kuphi.
Okay.
Yes. If it's a cell phone, truth is we use our cell phones mina nje ngathi icingo lami ngibamba kangaki ngelanga thousands of times, so it is a bit impractical ukuthi ngingasula every time ngisebenzisa, but also kumcoka ukuthi ulisule at least twice a day. Nangabe utawuhamba in public nakhona make sure ukuthi nasocedzile lobo kwenda, the same way that you sanitize your hands or you wash your hands, you should also clean your phone before udle. Nangabe uyade ukuthi nje wena na udla uyadla ngalana ubambe icingo lakho on social media or whatever it is you're doing, make sure that you clean it. If it's a computer nangabe ngiyabekisa nje isemsebenzini, lapho ungabuka ukuthi leyo computer yakho isebenziswa ngibekise if isebenziswa ngwewetfan, it's advisable ukuthi now uhamba emsebenzini make sure you wipe down everything, and then before uqale kusebenza again make sure that you wipe down everything. But again, the intervals at which you clean those devices at a work place will depend on ukuthi how many people frequently visit your office and how are they interacting naleyo computer yakho. So kuyahlukana lokuthi kangakhi, but as much as you can, if usebenzisa icingo lakho make sure ukuthi nangabe bolisebenzisa or if sotokudla make sure that you clean it down. If bohambile in public make sure that you clean, because dandla tethu vele sithinza tinfo letinye lesingatati ukuthi is it infected or not.
Okay, then earlier on ukwathinza indaba ukuthi nasi cleaner those devices, they need to be off.
Yes.
Would I be correct to believe lokuthi it's because those things are electronical and ngasuke nje nangithi ngiyasula ngemva noma ngabe damp ngisuke ngilimali?
Okay, it depends, because icingo ngibekisa ngelicingo or i-laptop kuba khona ama-circuits lala ngekhathi, so kumcoka lokuthi libe off, because utawukhanza ukuthi ngeliphutha kungasuke kungene, let's say maybe your cloth is not damp enough, ngeliphutha bese sekungena emanti, because ukhanza ukuthi lama devices ethu abane ma-pot, so ngakhanza ukuthi ngeliphutha sekungena emanti la ngekhathi, so ukhanza ukuthi sekufana letinye tinfo letenda ukuthi leyo device yakho ikhona kusebenza.
Okay.
Yes.
And then kulamalanga lesingathi kusebenta kakhulu lama office setshenziswa ama sanitizer. Khanza labanye bafutha amatincingo tabo ngema sanitizer, so lo sizama lokuthi sibambe na envelope phela. Kukahle noma kukapi?
Okay, with using a sanitizer, you can use a damp cloth as I said, or you can use lama wipes. Nale sanitizer ungayisebenzisa, however there is a correct way for using the sanitizer.
Okay.
If you sprayer directly on the device, it is advisable that you do not spray the sanitizer directly on the device, because as I had mentioned ukhanza ukuthi lama devices ethu abane ma ports lekwetimbo ukhanza ukuthi ngile port yekufaka charger or yekufaka ema headset, so ungakhanza ukuthi while usprayer lamanti sekasuke angena la ngekhathi sekufa letinye tinto la ngekhathi. So the best way is also to ukuthi uthathe leyo sanitizer naleyo microfiber. It has to be microfiber, please. Ungasebenzisa tissue, ungasebenzisa iphepha, uspray le sanitizer on the microfiber cloth, and then songabe seke soya disinfector or soya clean. Again, it can also depend on the type of device that you're using and the manufacturer, because ukhanza ukuthi ngalendlela lama devices akheke ngakhona le material kuphi ngisho njalo labayisebenzisile, it might not be ideal ukuthi usebenzise any other chemicals. Dawukhanza ukuthi maybe now usebenzisa maybe a MacBook or iPhone, you can use ma wipes. They do advise you ukuthi usebenzise ma wipes. Nangisebenzisa mhlawumbe i-laptop i-Lenovo ngiyabekisa, that type of a laptop maybe they want you ukuthi usebenzise lensipho ima indvango yakho lene mandi le damp.
Okay.
Yes, so kuyahlukana, but nje do not spray sanitizer directly onto the device, but rather spray it on a cloth and then wipe your device with the sanitizer. Yes.
Okay, ngikulalele you make emphasis ukuthi singabo noma umuntu losekhaya angasebenzisi kakhulu abayithanza le tissue man lokuna maybe naletinye maybe impahla kumbe letinganawo yini kumbe lobungoti lapho bekusebenzisa lama tissue?
Okay, ilama tissue nalama paper utawukhanza ukuthi bese sekalimata le device yakho utawukhanza ukuthi they call it abrasive material. So ukhanza ukuthi lelo paper or leyo tissue ayikho soft enough, if I may say it like that. Utawukhanza kuthina so usula seyigcina seyiscratcha le device yakho. So it is not advisable, and sometimes utawukhanza kusina le device yakho because uhlale uyisula nangale tissue itawucala sengathi seyicala kuwabanyana. So it is not advisable to use that. Yes.
Okay. Maybe before siphethe inkulumo yethu bantu njoba ushide ekucaleni ukuthi basebenzisa this devices bahlele emakhaya lo munye kumbune challenge ukuthi lesikhatsini lesiningi iphile kufreezer nje lena yakhe le device yakhe kubangwa yini lokho angakucetha kanjani?
Okay, so dinengi tinfo letingabangela ukuthi I device yakho ipholo ku freezer. Most of the times or imvama yesikhathi ukhanza ukuthi the device is freezing because of the software. Something is wrong with the software. So there are different things that can make your device ukuthi bese seyicala ya freezer or so ya crasha or seyicala liba slow. One of them could be storage. Storage is imcoka kakhulu. Ukhanza ukuthi lesinye isikhathi lecingo lakho alisasebenzi kahle useliphele ku freezer because the storage is setulu, or lesinye isikhathi ukhanza ukuthi maybe lama applications lo wafakile leyo application ayihambelani nale operating system yakho lo isebenzisako. So those are some of the problems that can arise when, I mean, those are some of the things that can cause licingo lakho ukuthi bese seliya freezer. Yes.
Okay. No, asithembe ukuthi umbukeliso so vile akade makhona lofuna kumshiya nalo in live because lo singakunota ngekusebenziswa kwema cell phones in particular. Kwanza umuntu uthatha I cell phone yakhe uhleli phasa ngene lutho usebenzisa yona, uyahamba uye toilet uhamba ne cell phone yakhe ubusy on social media, uyaphuma mbiyokudla with the same cell phone uyena. Maybe the emphasis just 30 seconds, the emphasis on the importance of lokuthi isipheleke nawo kuma restrooms siphinde sibiyele naphinde sesiyokudla without even cleaning them, clean just the hands.
I'd say that kumcoka the same way that you clean your hands, as often as you clean your hands should be how you clean your phone. Nangabe ugeza tandla, because every time after you finish visiting the restroom you clean your phone, it is advisable, or I mean you clean your hands, sorry, it is advisable ukuthi nale device yakho uphinde uyiclean before udle uyuwashe tandla. Now uqeda ukudla uwasha tandla, now maybe boqhawula umuntu ubekise uwasha tandla. So the same way that you take care of your hands should be the same way that you take care of your phone, because le tincingo tethu Tincingo is one of those devices or one of those things that carry so much germs. So kumcoka lokuthi the same way lengiwasha ngakhona tandla tami ngimake sure ukuthi nalama devices ami hlobile ahlandekile. And also in that kule ndzaba ye storage bothite ukuthi what are the things that make phones. So kumcoka as well ukuthi unakisise lecingo lakho lingahlali ligcwele. Baye bathi it is advisable ukuthi if for instance the storage sakho there should be at least 15% while the storage sakho should be free. So if it's 1 gig you should have at least 150 megabytes which is free, because that can also slow down the performance, because ukhanza kuse seligcwele tincingo tethu nje ukhanza se ne music ne ditfombe kunani. So you can also find other ways in which you can save those things. You can back up those things, or you can find other mediums longa kuseva ngakhona. And also now download lama applications lawo kufanele lokuthi ubuka ukuthi le application lena is it also compatible with the phone's operating system, because ukhanza ukuthi download I application site kanti le operating system yakho lo soyisebenzisa seyisuke isemuva kanti le version yale application yakho seyisuke isembili. So those bese sekubanga leyo conflict ukuthi le icingo lakho eventually ligcine bese selislowisha seliba slow or selipholo ku freezer kanengi. And if you suspect, or I mean if you see that your phone liya freezer or liphele kuba slow, one way you can do it is you just would report restart icingo lakho. So in that way ungakhanza ukuthi now le restarter kunengi lokubese sekuyalunga. It's advisable that you should restart it at least every day if you can, if you can.
Ms. Labat, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Loko benguye noNtutuzo Nhlabathi lobe lo sokhona ku Cyber Security Group lobe kasitshela ke asi-advisor noma asichushisa ukuthi siwanakekela njani lawo ma devices leso sebenzisa kusemakhaya nangabulalele i-tissue ungayisebenzisi na uclean icingo lakho funa impahla it's fiber microfiber yeah leto khona ukuthi isule without scratching. Sikhathi manje 10 to 7 sesizathola wona ema financials.